Hey everybody, day 19 in this month of productivity, and today it's good news, bad news. I've been up, I'm going to get into a little bit of background here. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning, and it was one of those days where I had actually set my alarm to get up at 3:30 because I was just too tired when it came to bed last night. There was no way that I was going to be able to get my work done. And you know what? Some days are like that. Some days you're not able to actually accomplish everything on your task list. Some days you got to be able to just defer it. I thought it was more important to spend time playing football in the yard with my kids than it was to be on my computer doing some side work. So that's why I missed the video yesterday. Sorry about that. But it just reminded me, all day I was thinking about this, as I had a cup of coffee in my hand, trying to make it through the day. But sometimes you've got to do the hard thing, okay? And this is some productivity advice that, a lot of people don't like. But it's one of the things that sometimes you've got to get up early. Sometimes you got to put in time when other people don't want to. Sometimes you got to take that hard right, is how we've had it explained in the military, how we talk about it. You've got to take that hard right. You've got to do the thing that you don't want to do, but is going to get you the results that you want to achieve. Okay, so that's what we're looking at, is doing that difficult task. Whether that's getting up at 3:30, overcoming that particular obstacle. Brian Tracy actually talks about this in several of his books and speeches, where he talks about getting up in the morning and eating the frog. Now, I'm, not from the parts of the world where frogs are common food, and, eating the frog becomes this metaphor for, first thing in the morning, do that thing that is it's the hardest thing to do, to, get up when your alarm goes off instead of hitting the snooze, to have that difficult conversation. Sometimes the most productive thing you can do is to do the hard thing. So I know I've repeated myself a couple of times here, but I just had to push that one home today, that sometimes, you can't get it all done. So if you take, let's talk about this. If you take two things away today, number one is that sometimes you can't get everything done. You have to determine what your priorities are and take action on those things, like I talked about the other day. But then, number two is, when you make your decisions, sometimes you've got to do the hard thing. So there's day 19. Tomorrow, I'll be announcing the winner of the 10 Times Your Focus giveaway. Should be pretty exciting there. And I'll see you then.